you guys. Let's talk about what VUE is. For everybody here, this is, similar to what we did previously with insurance. VUE here is, and this is Jill Dempsey. So she is, what's your title? You're the CEO.
CEO, right? I guess. Yep. We're going there.
She's fancy. So VUE is an affiliate partner of ours. So they, you're going to be at Wedding MBA as well, right?
Yeah. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay. So you guys, we have, Jill here. Carl's been in the group a lot more. Are you in the group? Are you?
Yes, I am in the group. Yeah.
Right.
I'm active there.
And so the goal is that we want to share valuable information, things that can help venues, things that can help us as venue owners really book more weddings, get in touch with more people, not say no because of whatever reason it might be. And in this case, it's going to come down to financing. It's going to come down to money, right? So now all of a sudden you can take your higher priced wedding and maybe, maybe be able to say yes a few more times than you had been in the past when the budget maybe just isn't there. So why don't you introduce yourself and your business and share with us kind of what you're doing?
Okay, awesome. And should I share my screen or do people just want to see me?
Well, I think both. I mean, they can hop back, see you in a minute. Why don't you go ahead and share your screen really quick? Show us what you want to show us.
Sure. Let me see if I can even figure out how to do that.
It should be right at the bottom, green up box with an up arrow.
Oh, share.
There you go.
Okay, we got this. All right. Oh, that's great. So I can do share right here. And I'm not going to take forever, I promise, to go over slides, but I figured it's something because it'll give some visibility to what VUE is all about and why we're here, and so excited to work with Venue Association and provide value to all of you as venues. And that's really why we're here. And so let me jump into that. Happy like Monday morning to all of us. That's what Joe and I were talking about real quick. It's like, all right, we're warming up here. It's Monday morning. I just got back from Sonoma. And I bring this up, there's some reasoning to bringing this up. I was at a women's CEO retreat all weekend.
Very cool.
Thursday to Sunday. And it was fantastic. There were about 16 of us there. Women CEOs across multiple industries, a handful of which were even venue owners and others in the wedding space. I loved, A Practical Wedding was there. Others in multiple industries, all feeling the same of, hey, we've got our businesses and how do we grow this? And that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
Is really value creation. And I think that's why we're all doing what we're doing, right? Yeah. And so my background is private equity. So investing in businesses and operating them. So invested about 100 million in industry, in multiple companies across primarily consumer services and products. So in this space, and was also CEO of an event venue company, which got me learning a whole lot about what all of you are in and feeling the real, we'll call it heart, right?
There you go. That's a nice way to say it.
Okay. And so managed hundreds of venues in that. And we did a meaningful amount of revenue in that and met with thousands of couples each year, had hundreds of employees doing amazing things. And we were all about experience, as all of you are about. And that's the heart of it, isn't it? And so as we were doing that and we're planning and we're executing events and we're working with vendors and we're cleaning linens and we're doing all that, the number one need, because I'm a finance nerd. So I like spreadsheets, and I was recognizing, wow, there could really be a whole lot of value and a whole lot of need here in approachable payment options. And recognizing that as a business owner running venues, but also for customers, because there's overwhelming, oftentimes the traditional lump sum payments that venues frankly need, to run their business, and customers that can oftentimes maybe not give them the experience that they're looking for because they can't afford it, or they're going to have their event, but maybe they're not going to have quite that event they want. They're going to spend a little less, right?
Right.
So then I said, okay, I'm going to test this concept out.
Okay.
So I launched a pilot of this product I picked a handful of venues, a little over 30 of them, and tested this out. It was overwhelmingly embraced. And it was really helpful for these venues with improving the number of events they were able to book, and also AOV, average order value, meaning we were able to book more events and have those events with the customers being able to book more for their event.
But yeah, so what you're saying is that you're not only booking more events, but that final contract value, that final ticket price was higher than what it had been previously.
That's right.
Which, I mean, in this industry, everybody's trying to figure out how to make that transaction value a lot higher. What's funny though is that you being kind of like a finance nerd in this is pretty funny, because I'm pretty much like the business profit driven nerd when it comes to that. Like I want to talk about like the business is making money.
Yes.
But it's funny because it's very taboo in the wedding industry to talk about money and finance and all of those things. And so, like I've been kicked out of every Facebook group that there is because of that topic.
Yeah.
Who likes that topic?
So, and I get it. Yeah. How it becomes sort of taboo convo.
Yeah. And if you look at the venue association, one of the things I kind of steered towards when we were kind of rebranding and trying to really, build up the value of this group, we shifted to, hey, we want to help people book more weddings. Yes, run better businesses, but make money, make profit.
Yes.
So it's awesome that we were able to partner with you, because I think this is a huge need that most people are just missing.
Great. And I want to continue on that, exactly what you brought up, because that having that actually and improving the business that you have enhances the experience you deliver. And Absolutely. So, the heart of your business and everything that I'm going to say is the passion of likely why you're in this business is going to be better. And so that's where I can say, okay, I'm the finance nerd, but enhancing the profitability of your business, the number of events you can book, the average order value, and those things is going to enhance the experience.
Yeah. I always like to say, look, like you don't have to be a business nerd when it comes to the money side of it, but your checking account is lacking cash. You have a hard time giving the experience that your clients deserve.
Yes, that's right.
Money is important, even in this experience type. So that's really
exactly. And so that's how we got to VUE. And so I said, I'm going to, there's clearly a need and an opportunity here. I want to be able to take this and really scale it and bring this to venues across the country as a product they can offer to their customers and enhance their experience as a venue and to their customers. So that's where VUE came from. And VUE, it's the French word for view, right? Which is this concept and our brand value, which is enhancing your view and your customers in this whole experience as they're booking their wedding or their event. And they have oftentimes, a year, even all the experiences leading you up to that event, all of that, having the view and expanding that, that's really what our goal is here. Yeah. And so it's in the form of a membership model. So it's not a financing product, which is fantastic. So I say fantastic in that being a membership model, it's this exclusive program. It's also accessible. We're able to offer this to all of your customers. Everyone will be approved for this. So everyone can be approved, and then we're able to sort of spin the dials and have the terms adjusted based on the event date and the customer that's applying for it. We'll be able to get everyone approved and just adjust terms as needed.
So, okay.
I'll walk through this.
Okay. So, cause this is, I think that this is really important for people to hear and understand. you're saying that this is not a typical finance product.
Yep, not a loan.
This is a membership program for the couple?
Yes.
Awesome. So let's say we're engaged and we're going, great, let's go find our venue. At what time do we reach out and connect with you?
Right now, our model is that as you, the couple, determine your venue, you're going to work with that venue, and that venue is going to be a partner with VUE.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
The VUE partner is going to say, great, we're so excited to get you signed up, and we're a partner with VUE. And it's a less than 2-minute process for you to apply and get this done. So you're going to be able to book your event and the payment process through VUE. And so you as a partner venue are going to be able to, then great, they've signed up for all the payments, and you're able to coordinate all the event details with that client of yours. So as members join VUE, as you can see on this slide, they secure their event date. So they've got that comfort, and you finalize that event package, and they have monthly payments with VUE.
Okay.
And also get member benefits as a part of that. And those will evolve and grow over time, and can be things like access to co-branded benefits and other brands we align with, events that we might put on, and be able to invite them to vendor discounts and various other benefits that enhance their experiences.
Awesome. Okay. So as a couple, I become a member, and the purpose of my membership though is so that it looks like you're going to go through how it works. All right.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I'm just going to wait. You just do.
You're so good, because I love how you're like, well, then how does it work? And I'm going to say, here we go.
Well, let's do it.
Boom. So we're going to get you as a venue signed up and say, fantastic, there's great alignment here. Let's have you as a partner. And I've got some fun collateral I can show you about how we get you signed and onboarded as a partner, so that this is a really clean and clear experience with you.
Okay. Then
you're able to offer VUE membership to your clients. Clients then apply. So I'm in step 3 here. Apply and join as a VUE member. And I have another slide here that quickly speaks to that. The highlight here is it's less than 2-minute process. They can do it on their phone. They can do it on their laptop, whatever's easiest for them. And it's all really simple. Okay. And then they have recurring payments thereafter. So it's really simple for them. And you, as our partner venue, get confirmation immediately thereafter. Great, client is now a VUE member, and they've signed up and for event date with you at your venue. And then you're comfortable. Great, I can start working with this couple, and we are good to go.
Okay. So why, as a venue, do I want to be a partner with you?
You want to be a partner with us because we're going to bring benefit to you, not just to the member, but really a major key here is us bringing benefit to partners. So we collect, as I've mentioned, so step number 4 here, we collect payments from the VUE member. Our pricing and our structure here is actually, we enhance this whole experience for the VUE members, and pricing is aligned so that we're actually not charging you as the partner venue. You're not reducing what you're getting from the member for their event. So this costs you nothing to offer this to your clients.
Okay, I want to reiterate that for a second.
Yes.
That is so valuable.
Yes.
So let's say, okay, we have a $20,000 wedding that gets booked.
Yes.
My venue charges $20,000 to that couple.
Yep.
They become a VUE member. You guys are collecting payments.
Yes.
And I'm getting all of my 20 grand.
Yep. You're going to get 20 grand from VUE. And also the benefit is you're going to get 20 grand from VUE, and you don't have to worry about that fun process of collecting payment from the customer. We do.
Okay.
We handle that. So that's also really smooth, right? Because then you're going to get to the point where you might have 20 clients at a point in time where VUE's handling collection of payment from clients, right? And you're getting one simple, receipt from VUE, and you're like, oh, amazing. I didn't need to call up those 20 clients. And also, how sweet is this experience that when that client walked in, I'm talking to them about their event we're planning and their layout and those fun things, not awkward. Do I bring up that we didn't get their payment before we talk about their layout? Right.
Okay. So let's go into that. So number 5, VUE partner on partner terms. Yes. What are those partner terms? How does that work? And I don't know if you've got another slide, like I'm just jumping the gun here. So feel free to like tell me to hold and then like go through your thing more if you want.
No, I appreciate your questions. So we'll work with each partner to finalize the terms, because we like to mirror what typically is their current client terms. And those are typically where they have you as a venue have a standard deposit you'll collect from customers. Yeah. And then you collect the remaining balance before the event. We will mirror that. And we always will pay the venue before the event. And I bring that up because we're able to, or we choose to, as a member benefit, oftentimes our membership model, the term will extend beyond the event. So meaning you'll sign up as a member and may be able to extend your payment terms and your membership 6 months beyond your event date. You as a partner venue, you're going to be paid before the event.
Okay, so this
work the details with each partner exclusively to mirror what needs to happen there and work through the details, but the key essential ones I wanted to highlight for you is that you'll get an event deposit. So you're comfortable moving forward, and then you're paid for sure before the event date. And we have a contract with clarity.
This is huge. So like I am, okay, as a venue owner and, obviously, the co-owner of the venue association and all of these members who all have, like, I have seen more conversations around deposits and cancellations and blah, 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 and all these things and collections and payments, and how do you guys manage payments, and how do you collect on payments, and how do you take payments, and I have seen hundreds and hundreds of conversations around this. Yeah. And you literally are eliminating all of this by allowing couples to just use this platform. Now, if a couple just wanted to pay you, or if they wanted to pay in full, which almost never happens anymore, right? They can just pay the venue. But if there's going to be a payment plan, then this is an amazing option, because, like, I don't know if everybody caught this. They are allowing you to, as a couple, make payments past your wedding date. Yeah. So I can't afford it in the next 12 months of our planning. We can't afford to spend 20, 30, 40, whatever $1,000 it's going to be. Yeah. You guys are covering now, or you guys are allowing them to extend those payments. So maybe they can't afford it in 12 months, but they can afford it in 18. Yeah. Right? That's a huge benefit. Yep. Me as the venue owner, I don't even have to think twice, because I'm getting all of my money, discount. Like, I'm not losing credit card fees. I'm not losing some of that stuff. I'm getting all of it, and I'm getting it paid before the event date, which is what is mandatory anyway. Yep. And you guys are going to mirror the way that we collect payments. Yes. Like, this is crazy, you guys. Like, if you're on here and you're watching, or you're going to watch it later, whatever. Yep. I want you guys to understand what this does is this changes the ability to not tell people no. It also takes away your need to become a collection agency. Exactly. Nobody wants to have that conversation. Hey, by the way, when are you going to send your payment? Yes, we want to choose that, that other decor option, or, this place setting. We want to do all these things. That is two totally different experience conversations. So if you allow VUE to handle the payment side of it, your life just gets easy. So that's pretty remarkable. I think this is an amazing program. Now it's funny because even, talking to Carl previously, I'm like, okay, I get it. But now seeing this like laid out this way, I'm like, wow, okay, I really get how this works. This is
great.
Pretty powerful.
Great.
So let me ask you this though. What's the markup, just so that we have an idea of what you guys are marking up? And if you're not allowed to say it, you can tell us that, of what like a couple pays you guys as a rate. Because there's got to be some sort of profit for you guys.
Yeah, there's markup, and that's where the profit, that's how we're able to do it and pay for what we're doing, is the gross up that we'll do. And so that's going to depend on a number of things. Okay. That's going to depend on the length of the membership term, the amount of the booking, and also the customer, if there's single or multiple customers listed in that membership that we're working with. So it's based on a number of terms there. And I would say that it's all going to be reasonable. And let me give a comparable here. The client is going to be, I'm safe saying, better off working with us than just simply putting it on their credit card.
Well, okay. So what you're saying is you're not charging credit card rates?
Right. Meaning that, this is far more attainable than credit cards, and them saying, well, gosh, I guess I could just put this all on my credit card right now and move forward. This way, it's a better rate than putting it on their credit card. Then they're not in debt and they're getting the VUE benefits all along the way.
Right.
Okay.
That's awesome. Cool. Yeah. I love it.
Okay. And so I don't want to take too much time going through.
No, we're jamming. I like it.
We're jamming. And the tech platform, I don't need to go into the detail here. I think I highlighted the key point being that it's really smooth. We have we have this tech platform that's proprietary to us. Our goal here, as I've mentioned, with this non-loan product, we have a really smooth membership model that, again, is mobile. It's really quick. We do pull credit checks for these clients, and the reason it's not, because it's not a financial product. You'd say, well, why are you pulling credit checks? We're able to, and it's important for us to do that. It's similar to it's because it's such a long-term engagement and membership term that we're working with. It's similar to when clients go and sign credit checks.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Keep going.
So it's similar to when you go and sign a lease and the management company pull a credit report. So that's a comparable. If you ever get questions on that, that's the legal reason and importance there is for us to say, hey, we're really excited about having long-term relationships with these clients. We just run a quick credit check, and it's amazing how quickly that happens, because that's even within the less than 2-minute process that all that happens in the background.
Well, I know it's funny. So when you're saying that, I actually had my kind of first experience recently with the idea of like, oh, well, we need to do a credit check in order to verify that you're who you say you are. First of all, like that's actually a really big deal right now in a world where there's so much, like so many scams and so many, technology accessibilities. So I just bought a new truck last week actually. And we're paying cash for it, but they still, to make a purchase, they still needed to verify that I am who I am in order for them to actually put the vehicle license and registration in my name.
You've been paying cash, right?
Paying cash. You don't need to check my credit. And then they're like, no, it's not the same. Like, we're not running your credit to get your credit score. We need to make sure you are who you say you are. And I was like, never even crossed my mind, but it actually correlates. And then, when you're talking about leasing things, like, I mean, in today's day and age, this is a normal thing. So hopefully have you found if that's kind of a holdup? Is that a hang up for people at all?
It hasn't been. Cool. And there's actually comfort there. I think oftentimes to customers, because it's such a big purchase, as we all know, right? Yeah. There's college purchases, there's home, there's vehicles, and then there's your wedding. and your event. And so there is this meaningful, okay, I'm getting real value here. There's importance to what I'm purchasing. And there's this perceived value on the other side. And so there's this meaningful, also like meaningful experience on the client side of I'm doing something real here.
Yeah.
And I get value in what I'm participating in here also. And what I'll bring up for all of you future partner venues, as I'm saying it that way.
Yeah, future pace it. I like it.
Yeah, is that pulling credit checks, that's something that you wouldn't be able to do as a venue. In working with us, bringing your clients in to work through us actually brings confidence and value to you. For this one example, because otherwise, without you having, your example, Joe, of paying cash for a vehicle, the comfort of that, you as a venue are leveraging what we're able, the confidence that comes from knowing, yep, we know that these clients are real and legitimate and moving forward. And that's been confirmed through the application and membership process they're running through with VUE. So there's additional value there that we're bringing to you as a partner. Okay.
Awesome.
That makes sense, Joe?
Yep, absolutely. I love it.
So that's really there. And we've spoken, this is the last slide. So we've spoken about the benefits. Our focus here is really bringing benefit to the members and to you, the partners. The members, there's this easy process that's less than 2 minutes to get this signed up. The clarity, membership benefits throughout your event planning and thereafter. Right? Yeah. You secure your event date, you're moving forward, and you have a great view as you move forward. And for partners, we want to help you sell more events, increase that average order value, eliminate your customer collection process, and focus on the experiences with your clients and have strong support from us. So that is really what now is my video on.
Your video? Yeah, I see just you. I see just you.
You see me. Okay. Yeah. So that's really the summary I wanted to provide there. Oh, somebody just walked by and said hi. Okay. So does that give a decent run?
No, wonderful. I'm actually I know some people are kind of hopping on a little late. And it kind of bummed me. Maybe they didn't get to hear it all, but I mean, definitely get out to hop back and watch the replay. This is so funny because this is very different than I think originally I understood it I'm like, okay, I got it, right? Like somebody gets a membership, they pay, we don't have to worry about collecting. Like that sounds great. But this is so much more than that. And there's so much ease that's available for this. I think there's going to be some really, really valuable partnerships that come out of this. So for anybody listening, like I want to throw this out for everybody in the group because, so VUE is absolutely an amazing partner for us. I think that this alignment, you guys really need to start to understand the value that they're holding for venues. This is like, there's nobody doing this. There's nobody out there that can help you guys in this way say yes to more, allow couples to say yes to your venue more. I think that's one of the biggest things is like now a couple doesn't have to say, well, shoot, like we really can't afford that. Well, yeah, you can, because you can pay it for up to 6 months after your wedding. Like how amazing is that? That changes everything. Let's see. So obviously you no longer have to go on the collection hunt for payments. Yep. No longer need to say no to people who maybe don't have the budget, right? They can do that. Mm-hmm. You guys don't have to be responsible for those payments. You guys get paid in full. You don't discount your prices. You don't lose credit card processing fees. Here's a great question because I saw this come up. Jim just said that he just finished the service and he'll try to catch up. Okay, cool. So really quick though, because I saw this question come up. What if there's a cancellation?
Yes.
How does this all go down?
Okay, great question. And that is a key point. Absolutely agreed with everybody on this. So cancellation policies, we have a member agreement where cancellation is brought up. They members are responsible for cancellation policy. We have a cancellation policy. They're responsible for all of their payments made through to VUE through that point. And oftentimes based on the term of that, they're further responsible for additional payments.
Okay.
And we have in our partner agreements with you, the venue, we will work as we're negotiating with you in our partner agreement. We want our cancellation policy with you to mirror what your cancellation policy is today. And
Okay.
so, and that tends to vary slightly.
So understood. So let me use one of my venues as an example, right? So we have between $25,000 and $30,000 weddings is kind of typical.
Okay.
You pay, we don't do deposits because deposit is a wrong word now.
Yeah.
Right.
Initial payment.
It's installments. You have your first installment that comes through, and that gets the ball rolling. And then every payment that they make, and our payment terms are kind of funky. Like we let people pay
as they can,
whenever. Yeah. It's like, cool. You're going to send a payment. Great. The only thing they have to do is they have to pay before the event. A lot of people have that 60-day window beforehand.
Yep. Pretty typical, right?
Yeah. We're just, I don't know if it's a bad thing, but so far it's never bit us. So we're kind of like, don't try to fix a broken, if it ain't broken. Totally. But we'll take payment all the way to the night before the wedding if that's necessary. Yeah. We do that. But any payment, so let's say 6 months ago, or 6 months into it, they've made us payments of $10,000 and then they get zero back. Yeah. And you guys would hear that. And that's how you guys would be as well. So we would like me as a venue, and I'm a partner for you. They canceled at 6 months and they've paid in, 10 grand. We are expecting that amount, or how do we get paid based on what you've collected so far? Yeah. And so what we're going to do is we'll work with you as a partner venue in negotiating and just finalizing cancellation policy with you. And we'll typically say the minimum here is that, as you said, we don't call it deposit, that initial payment, right? It's the first installment. The first installment. Yep. We call it initial payment. That first installment. Yeah, that's going to be the minimum required cancellation policy amount, where let's say it was 25%, then our cancellation policy with you is going to say in any event where our minimum, even if we as VUE haven't collected that much from the customer, we're saying, all right, we're going to pay the partner that minimum. Okay. So let me, because I want to make this as clear as possible for a lot of people, because I know this is going to be a sticking point. It's an important key point. It is. And it would be for me, because I'm thinking of one of our venues that we have that this is probably going to end up being a perfect scenario. We just took it over like 5 months ago, and we're doing a lot of restructuring internally. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that we want to do is jack up prices big time and offer more, which is great. However, it's just another thing. Like we're gonna have another collection agency type business. And like, man, who's in charge of this witch hunt? Like, I don't want to do this, right? So this might be a really good fit. So I guess the question is, and it's funny because when I hear cancellations, I'm like, we never have cancellations, like almost never. Mm-hmm. So this isn't something that happens all the time, but it has happened over the years. Yeah. So we get to negotiate, okay, on our typical client, they pay like this. And so we know that over the course of a 6-month window, we should have collected that. We're going to, as a venue, we're going to negotiate with VUE. We're going to come to a term and say, hey, this is typically what our world looks like. And so by this point, we should have this much money. By this point, we should have this much, and so forth. And I think for the most part, we're a bad example, because most people actually have a payment term. There's a pretty typical we're kind of weird because we're like, just give us $8 tomorrow and give us 5,000 in a week and
But
whatever.
that happens a lot though. And that's as I was running the event venue business, we were that way too, which was we had our minimum initial payments and we had our minimum of what we needed to receive by a certain date, 60 days before. And then we had to receive full payment the night before the event.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And so I think it's pretty standard. Okay. And so I think the main point here is totally understood cancellation policy and the payments you're going to receive related to that.
Yeah.
You understand, having been there is an important point. Sure. We understand that and hope that oftentimes, that it's not a frequent issue, but still important for us to have agreed upon and in our agreement. So it's in there. We'll work with each partner to make sure that we're both comfortable with the terms in there. Cool. And it's typically going to look something like we're all agreeing that yes, we're going to meet this minimum for the event, and that it also includes if there's a cancellation before the event, or you are paid as you put on the event. If there's a cancellation, meaning they don't pay VUE after the event, you're getting paid everything when you put that event on. Okay.
That's pretty cool. So you guys are taking a huge responsibility.
That's our risk. And we price according to that risk.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And none of us need to know your algorithm. So you do your thing.
Hey, I told you I'm a finance nerd. So it's like, that's me.
All right, cool. So,
it was great going through those slides, and again, for those who were able to join a little later, I tried to run through them quickly, but I think to listen to that gives a good foundation to what we're here for, is to enhance the experience for you as a partner venue, so you have the stronger business and experience with your clients and our members. So
yeah, I think that was really, really helpful. And so if you jumped on this late, go back and watch it again, because it'll be in the group forever. But watch this one. And I think, ask questions in the comments, because both Jill and Carl, who you'll see in the group, they can jump in and answer your questions as you ask them over time. So I think that if you're looking for payment options, if you're looking at how to collect payment, what's the safest bet? This is where you need to be directing those conversations, is to Jill. So tag at Jill and Dempsey, right? That's how you're probably in there. And then at Carl, same thing.
Yep. I
honestly think that this is something, if you don't reach out immediately and jump on this, you guys are missing the boat. This is the wave of, I truly believe, I think this is the wave of the future, right? You reduce your risk as a venue. This is huge. The reducing of risk is so big. So one of my big things is freeing time. So I am one of the biggest advocates of free time. So I don't work very many hours because I want to spend my time with my kids. That's my life. And if there's any opportunity to free time, so I use marketing automation. That's a big deal to me, because I don't have to physically reach out to anybody. Right? Those kinds of things. If I don't have to go collect payments, if I don't have to go try to do reconcile and all of these things, accounts receivable, and that's time. Somebody in your organization is doing it. And that time, as you are well going to, know, that costs money.
Yeah.
There is money involved in that.
Yeah. And what I call it is highest and best use. And, where's your highest and best use as a venue operator? And what we're bringing to you, what we strive to do is make it so we're optimizing your highest and best use in what we're bringing. So your highest and best use is the experiences you deliver and want to deliver in the value creation of your business. And so that the things we're bringing is that value creation for your members and for you, exactly what you're saying. Awesome. So that's really why we're here. And I'm super excited about it. And really what I get involved in is that value creation in a real way. And the whole vision for VUE is working with partners where we have really strong relationships and do it in a meaningful way with you. So that's what we're here for.
Okay, so we've got a couple questions. So let's handle this first one here. So we've got Jeff Cadell is asking, so is VUE handling payments to vendors at all?
We're happy to do that. Yep. And vendors can sign. So we can talk about that. The easiest way to do it is to actually include those in the client event package.
Yeah, and that's, unfortunately, that's not always possible. So like what we do, so we have we have 3 full service venues that we do the majority of things, except we do not do creative. So I know that's kind of one. So we don't creative, meaning we don't do any photography, videography, DJ, those things.
Floral.
Right. We don't do any of those. We don't want a part of it. And what we figured out in our market is that it just doesn't go well. People want their own choices. So we do that, but we do the venue, the alcohol, the food, we happen to do the cake. Yeah. Internal. So we do those things, and those are all included in one package price. However, I think what's being asked is that there are some people who maybe wrap a couple other things, or they out and they're trying to figure out a way to kind of go, well, I'm hiring the DJ and now I just want, so I think that's
and I'm saying thumbs up to that. Cool. And that's something that actually, as I was running the event venue business, it actually brought a lot of strength to us being able to have this product, the VUE membership, what is now the VUE membership model. Cause as a VUE partner, now we're going to make it simpler for you to then incorporate these vendor, I'm going to call it services. Okay. So you wrap them into now your overall package that you're selling to your client and include that in what they're getting from us, right? Or what they're rolling into. So the answer is yes. Okay.
Awesome. Okay. Hang on.
Let's work with you on that and the details.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. The next one is Doug Carey is asking, do you support the addition of services following the initial booking? So we often sell more services as we go along leading up to the event.
Later, like meaning 6 months later, they're figuring out the floral they want or additional catering or something.
Anything internal. So I know like a lot of people do this, and I always kind of poo-poo on them, but they'll do, we're going to upcharge, we have an upsell for additional these things. Oh, we're going to add a photo booth and we have that internal, right? Things like that. They might add those things on. Is there a way to kind of work those?
My short answer is going to be yes.
You guys have super flexible structure and you guys can kind of rework.
Yeah. With you, and that's where I say there's a lot of flexibility that comes in having you as a partner set up, because then we're going to know what kind of things are going to be helpful for you and figure out the right structure for that. And so I would say that there's some custom things like that where if you know that you're going to have upcoming upgrades or increases to members, then I'd like to know that and look into, okay, how do we make this so that that we can wrap things in.
Okay.
So the short answer is yes. The long answer is we'd want to work with you on details. Okay.
Right. So for everybody listening, that's actually kind of a cool point. So you're taking on a partner, and when you like this, I want everybody to really get this, because what this means is this really does mean partner. You guys are actually going to sit down and become partners where you start to understand one another's businesses. And so, for example, in Doug's question, hey, we have some additional things that we add on later. All we would do is we would work that out. VUE's going to sit down and go, okay, cool. Tell me about your business. How do you guys do weddings? What happens after? Do you guys add more things on later? And when you guys know that, you can expect, okay, this is how we work our details.
And suggest the best way to do that, right? Because sometimes we might hear that and say, hey, let's have you wrap that into an initial purchase and estimate. Right. And say, hey, if you know that 6 months later, you're going to do these things, and let's get that rolled into initial payment. And it's, that's why we call it partner onboarding is really going to help us get there.
That is so cool. So Another nice thing is that you're gonna onboard once, and then you guys have your payment stuff handled for a long time.
And you'll have a partner landing page that's specifically branded to you as a partner venue. It's got your logo on it, and it's VUE and you as the partner venue there. And every time that you're sending a client to apply and get set up, they're going to that branded site. It's really clean and
okay. Do you have an example of one of those that's up right now?
Yeah, I do. I have. Let me see if I can share.
Yeah, as I say, why don't you just share what one of those looks like? I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I think what I'm showing now, got a lot of things going on here. Okay. So do you see VUE membership application right now?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got a few things here. So we've got, I should also show a landing page. Well, anyway, we've got a landing page that, we've got Carl here. Should I show them a landing page example? Okay. We have a landing page that would be on vue12.com/your venue name. And And then that will have a button. So that's branded. And then that'll have a button that will then move to this page, which is a membership application. Okay. And then, so as a client, you are going to be on your cell phone or your laptop or whatever, and you're filling this out. So you'll have a venue specific link that's really easy for you to pass on to your clients. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
And can I take one, let me go back here and try to share my, how do I do video again? Is that video now?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do this really quickly here, but we have, what's really important to us in the onboarding is the experience. Okay. So we have even things like our VUE partner onboarding package that you're getting. Okay. Yeah. That has, and I don't need to go through all the details, but within it, you're going to have the experience of you're getting it, and you're getting things like a partner guide that goes through all of the details, and you're going to have it in your drawer to know, like, it's also just fun and beautiful, but details you need, and things like cards that you can pass on to your clients that have the link to your landing page.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So that you have those types of things to pass on, where our goal here is, again, delivering the experience to you and your customers. Okay. So that, anyway, so that's all really partner specific as an example for you to see. So even
you guys print those those pieces for every client so that they can hand them out to their, more, do they just go, hey, we need more? Like,
exactly. So then they say, hey, we're running out of cards pretty soon. And we're like, great, we're shipping, we're getting this. And so you're getting things like in the box, the poster, that if you want that for your venue, and the envelope, so that even if they're not signing on as a VUE customer, you've got your envelope where you're putting in, hey, here's initial stuff we talked about. Here's our layout thoughts. Anyway, we're all about that experience. Okay.
That's awesome. Okay. So this,
you'll have your landing page.
That is so great. I love that. All right. Okay. So let's let's see if anybody else is asking a question. I think we're good there. Anything else that you want to share that hasn't been said yet?
I'm so glad we went over the slides, so you had a sense for, just this process here and how we got here, which was having a bit to do with what you're all doing and knowing that we want to provide value to you. And this is what we're bringing to you with you. And we're so excited to hopefully see a lot of you at Wedding MBA.
Yeah. So again, they're going to be at Wedding MBA. You guys will have your booth set up. So, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of people to visit you guys. You hear me? Right. I'm telling everybody in the group.
Right.
Yeah. I keep looking over. I expect a lot of people to visit you guys and really look at becoming a partner. If you don't, I'm going to have your head checked, because this is a really, really smart way to get more yeses out of couples. I mean, the thing like, oh, well, oh man, that's out of our budget. Well, amazing. It doesn't have to be, because check this out. What if we were to take that same wedding, we were to extend it however long you guys come to a term with, right? Like, what if we just extend it out? It becomes affordable all of a sudden, and they can do more. I just think that this is fantastic. I mean, this as a partnership with the Venue Association, I think is amazing.
Such a fit.
Yeah. So we definitely need to do more stuff together. And yeah, does anybody have any further questions before we hop off? I don't want to dismiss anybody, but
while they're thinking through their questions, I'd say one of our goals out of this in terms of timing is to get partners signed and get working with you in this next month, so that as we have Wedding MBA, we're there in the onboarding phase, which will be really productive. Yeah. And so anyway, so that's why we're really excited to have this call now, and then get in that process of starting to work with you and have onboarding and really want to be in person too.
Yeah. So anybody who's interested, I mean, I think, one of the fastest things to do is your guys' website is VUE, VUE, the number 12.com.
Yep.
So like, set up a call. I don't know if you have your contact information. Are you just Jill or what are you?
I'm Jill at VUE12.com, and then it's Carl at VUE12.com. We're awesome. VUE12 because we're all about time. We're giving you more time.
I like it. Okay, cool. So if anybody else has, let me look one more time. If anybody else has any more questions, I'm seeing we're pretty good. Even if this is up, if you want to comment on this video while you watch it at a later time, you can do so. Go ahead and comment. And if if you think about it, tag Jill, tag Carl, awesome. And I'll try to go update and tag you guys in it so you guys get the notifications.
Okay.
But I think if you guys have questions, fire away. I think this session was fire. This was a great information. Anything final you want to share before we hop off?
Hey, thank you so much. Great experience on this call. We're all about experience and love what you all are up to. So want to be a part of it.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to hop off. If you guys have questions, make sure that you fire away. And
thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Okay. Bye.